Hello friends, this is Samuel once again from Sonnytech. Okay, so in this very build, and this is of course going to be our first React Native, should I say project. Okay, so we're going to be working on this simple login UI using React Native and Expo. Let me pull out my ink and show you something. Okay, so for this one, we're going to separate our build into component, I think 5. So this is going to be of course our very first component, and this welcome text going to be our second component, and this one is going to be our third component, and sign up button our fourth component, and have an account going to be our fifth component. Because of time, we're going to ignore this build with lab by Samuel Abino. Okay, so let's jump right into the next part of the video. Okay, so I'll see you there. Okay, so welcome back. Okay, so in this one, we're creating a React Native app using Expo. So I'm going to pull out my terminal and write some commands. Okay, so let me make this a bit bigger and increase the transparency. Reduce it. Okay, so I'm going to print my working directory. Do pwd. Okay, so I'm in my users. I'm going to cd into my desktop and paste this. So I got this path from. You can simply press here if you're on the Windows machine and press here to get your path. Okay, cool. I'm going to cd. So right now I'm in my desktop. When I do print working directory again, it shows I'm in my desktop. Okay, so let me clear. Okay, so I'm going to make a folder. So and name it React Native Login App. React Native Login App. Okay, so right now I'm going to cd into the React Native Login App. Okay, so let's do pwd once again. Okay, cool. Okay, so essentially what can we do? We're going to run, let me close this, clear this, and run expo in it, and I'm going to do login. Okay, login app. Okay, cool. But before we hit enter, let's check and see if it is created. Okay, so React Native RR. Okay, so this is it. When I open it, there's nothing in here. Okay, so to confirm that we have something in there, we can do touch, and let's see if we can create something from it. From there, so let's do touch, and let's do test.js. Okay, cool. So let's check if there's a file being created. Okay, so React Native Login App. Okay, so the file is here. Okay, so let me get rid of it. Cool. And let me do ls and list what is inside. So there's nothing inside of a React Native Login App. So I can run expo init and login app. Let me make it 2. I'm going to hit enter. So we're going to install some dependencies needed for our work. Okay, so it's asking us if we should choose. We need a blank template, a TypeScript one, or with stabs with TypeScript. So I'm going to hit enter. It's going to download the template. It's going to take some time, so I'm going to pause the video and get back to you. Okay, so it says your project is ready, so we can do cd login app and start. So let's do cd login app. Okay, so before we run npm start, I'm going to open this in Visual Studio Code. I'm going to do code dot. I hope you can see this. Okay, so when you're using Vscode, you do code space dot. When you're using Atom, you do Atom space dot. When you're using Sublime Text, you do sub space dot. I'm going to hit enter. Okay, cool. Then I can reduce this and okay, so cool. Okay, so our app is done. Okay, so that is it for this video. I'll see you in the next video, which is the folder structure and creating some components. See you there. Okay, so welcome back. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to start with our components and folder structure. Okay, so here we have our Expo share, which is Expo related folder. We have our assets folder, which has some stuff like the 5 icon. The icon is of the splash screen icon, and we have the get ignore, and we have the app.js. So we'll be doing most of our work But for this very tutorial, and sorry, we have our node models folder, which comes with the Expo init thing. It has a lot of dependencies which you need. So when you're having problems with your app, your React Native app, and you still run npm start and it isn't working, you can delete the node models folder and run npm install again. You're going to create it once, download everything you need. Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to be using Expo, so let me drag my screen. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to open my terminal. You can do that from here. I'm going to use the shortcuts. In my case, it is Ctrl Shift and the backticks, and I'm going to run npm start. Let me reduce my terminal a bit. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, so I want to open my Expo development tools or developer tools on my browser. Okay, so starting Metro Bundler. Okay, cool. Okay, so you can go ahead to your Play Store and download Expo Go, or you can open your Android Studio, which I have here, and you can, when you are done with that, you come to your Expo developer tools. You can click here, run Android, or you can try it in the terminal by pressing E, or the commands are there. Okay, so cool. Okay, so when you have your Expo app, Go app, as I'm going to be doing, I'm going to bring out my phone. Okay, one moment. Okay, so I'm going to bring out my phone, and this is the Expo Go app. Where's Expo? Okay, so this is the Expo Go app. So you can download it on Google Play Store or on the App Store. And I'm going to open it, and okay, cool. I don't like the lighting. Let's go with the dark theme. Dark. Yeah, good. Okay, so this is good. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click on scan QR code. So essentially, what you have to do is to point this to this and scan it. I'm going to do that. Okay, so cool. Okay, so I've opened my app in using Expo, and let me check if it's working. Let me add more exclamation marks, and okay, so if I hit a quick refresh. Okay, so I'll see you in the next tutorial where we download our component and start working. Okay, so welcome back. Okay, so in this one we'll be starting our build. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my file explorer and create a folder and call it components. Yeah. Instead of this, I'm going to create some files. I'm going to do it real quick. The first one is going to be the logo. It's going to be capital every time, so logo.js. Okay, so essentially what I did was I just quickly created the component. We're going to be using this extension. Please download it. The 7. What's happening? Okay, this extension, just to make our life easier. This very one. Okay, so cool. Okay, so now let's get started. We're starting with welcome. Oh no, sorry, about logo.js, I guess. Yes, so let me get rid of all of this real quick, and let me show you the final work. Okay, so this is the final work. We're going to start with this, and before we do so, I'm going to grab my logo from my desktop, I guess. Logo. So logo. Okay, so I think it's this. Let me copy and go into my assets folder and paste it. Okay, cool. So let's see if it's still here in our assets folder. Okay, so okay, that's nice. Okay, so cool. Let's get started. Okay, so for this I'm going to do rnfs. Rnfs is going to increase this for us. Okay, so now let's get started. Okay, so for this one I'm not sure we're using the text tag, so let's get rid of it. I'm going to be using an image tag instead. So an image tag. So I'm going to be fast with the coding. Yeah, because of time. I'm going to be fast. An image tag and an image tag, I guess. It's a self-closing tag. So let's get rid of the text and replace it with an image. Okay, cool. And inside of the image tag, and in the view, let's give it a style of we say styles dot which class that is img, I guess. Yes, cool. And inside of the image, I'm going to set some properties. So let's do a source require. We're going to go into our assets folder. Okay, and what again can we do? Let's do style. Okay, GitHub Copilot is giving me options. I'll take it like that. I think I'll increase this to 300. And I don't know why my image is not showing, but I'm going to check that out shortly. Okay, so this name has to be the break.png if I'm correct. Okay, so my image should fire up real quick. Okay, it's still not showing. I'm going to fix that. Okay, so I think I know why. Okay, so let's go into our app.js and essentially let's get rid of all of this and get rid of this as well. And yeah, cool. And for now, let me just uncomment these things here. Okay, so cool. What do I want to achieve? Okay, instead of this, I'm going to import our lav. Okay, so let me import it. So I'm going to import lav from. Okay, cool. We're getting an error. Interesting. Okay, so we're getting an error. I think I know where the error is coming from. It's logo, not lav. I'm talking about lav. Wow, I've got lav into coding too. Okay, so this should be logo, and let's do some changes here. So from component, GitHub Copilot gave me wrong code. Okay, cool. So this should work fine. And I'm not sure I should get an error. Okay, so what is saying? Nothing was returned. Oh, okay. So there should be a bracket here. Let me grab the second one. That's React Native. It's so stubborn. Okay, so this should work fine. Okay, our logo should fire up. Okay, cool. Okay, so now let's go back to our logo.js. I hope you saw that. Okay, so logo.js and add some styles. Okay, so to our image, let's do some padding top. Padding top of 60 and justify content center and align. GitHub Copilot, I'm relying on you. Align items center. Okay, so cool. So essentially I think we are done with our logo. So now let's move to our third component, which is the welcome. Okay, welcome.js. I'm going to do rnfs. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I should just do the rnfs for all to save some time. Okay, so for this very one, I think we should change this to welcome to our app. Okay, and apply some styles here. So I'm going to do styles. That's because you see styles dot welcome, I guess. Okay, so this is okay, and let's add some styles. So we say, well, GitHub Copilot, thanks buddy. And font size 30 is too much. Okay, think I can reduce this to 25. And color for now, no, I don't need color, so let's do text align center, and let's give it a margin of say 7. Yeah. GitHub Copilot, and increase the font width. Yes. Okay, so it's not showing here because we haven't exported it. Okay, so now let's import from components. So, and come here and do welcome. Cool. This is why I love GitHub Copilot. Okay, what is saying? Require a new model if you're sure. Try restart metro. npm install. Wow. Let me check if I haven't made any mistake. Okay, so I think everything should be okay. Okay, so let me just pause the video and try to debug this. Okay, so I think it's showing now. I think I just had to do this, swipe down and click on this thing just to reload the app. Okay, cool. Okay, so our next component, let me check. Okay, we have to create this input. Because of time, I'm going to do the okay, you just do it. Email. I'm going to ignore all of this. Okay, so I think name. Cool. So our next component, input, and welcome. Okay, bye. Okay, so now let's start, and we need to import a couple of things. Let me get rid of this for the meantime and import keyboard avoiding view. So keyboard avoiding view, I think I'm going to put that here. So keyboard avoiding view. Okay, and instead of, I'm going to give this styles. What's up with GitHub Copilot today? It's not helping me at all. Input group, I guess. Input. No, this should be small. Okay, so input group. Okay. Instead of this, I'm going to get my view of the style of container. Okay, so therefore style goes styles dot container. Okay, and what else? Okay, so now we need our text input. Okay, so I think we should import that. So from here, we need our text input. Okay, so text input and text input. Okay, so instead of our first text input, I want to give it some styles. Styles.input and placeholder. Okay. GitHub Copilot, thanks. By next time, be accurate. Okay. Okay. I don't think we need a placeholder color. And so that will be all for now. And let me see. Okay, so I think I can just copy this. Copy and paste it 3 times 1 3. Okay, so next one should be email. Okay, and this one should be password. Am I typing? Wow. So password. Let's add one thing, which is secure text entry. Okay, so we are not seeing it, so we need to import it. So let's import, what's the name? Input. Okay, cool. And here, GitHub Copilot. Thanks. Good. Okay, so it's showing here. So let's try. So my keyboard. I think I need to add some codes to the inputs. That okay. So we do GitHub Copilot. Pardon. Okay. Okay, so you can add this piece of code. So say behavior, and it isn't working. Okay, let me just paste this here. Okay, so cool. Okay, so I think we are good to go. We're good to go, and let's add our styles now. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so what the code I added here is going to, you see with iPhone, sometimes like when you begin typing, the keyboard doesn't automatically cover it. Okay, so this code is going to take care of the keyboard covering. It's going to add some extra padding. It depends on the platform, so it's just platform specific. Okay, so now let's select our classes. Our styles. Okay, so I'm going to select this and hold Alt. On Mac is going to be the options, and select this one as well. So holding Alt and select the container class as well. Okay, I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste it here. So paste. Wow. Okay, I think I can get rid of this for now. And let me hold Alt, click, and put in this and put in. Okay, so prettier. Cool. Okay, so now let's begin with our input group. I'm going to do flex direction, should be colon, justify content center, align item center. Okay, so next I think we should start our input. First, I'm going to give it some padding. So padding, set that to, let's say, 15, and border width, border color. Let me just use black. I don't know, black. Okay, so border width should be 1, and font size should be 18, 20. What again am I missing? Yes, border radius, of course. Border radius of, make it 20. Okay, so I think it's looking good, small. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to give it a width of 80%. Yeah, GitHub Copilot, thanks. A padding of top. Padding of 5. Okay. So okay, I think I need to. Okay, so it looks good. Okay, so I think we are almost done. Yeah, making progress, right? Okay, so now let's finish the sign up and have an account. Cool. Okay, sign up. Cool. Sign up. Okay, so first of all, let's import the sign up. So import sign up. Okay, auto import. Great. GitHub Copilot. This is what I love. Okay, so I think we can continue now. Okay, so for React Native, we're going to be using this component called the touchable opacity, because you can't use a button. You can use a button in React Native, but then with the button you can't style it. It has its own defined style. Yeah, so touchable opacity. Good. Okay, so we can change this view into touchable opacity, and I want to change the text here. Okay, so you see on the text, when I click on it, it's having some fade in, fade out thing. Okay, so So sign up, I guess it's correct. Let's add some styles to this. So I'm going to do styles. The video is getting long. Let's make things really quick. So styles dot container, and let's give some styles to the text also. So style equals styles dot sign up. Okay, cool. So let me copy this. Hold Alt. Let me start again. So I'm going to hold Alt and copy this. Okay. Let me grab this guys and paste them here. And hold Alt once again. And apply. Do this for both. Okay, cool. Okay, so Shift Alt and F to format, and let's add some. So let's do. Oh, yes. So we want to align items, of course, to the center, and justify content center, and give it a margin top of 10. Yes. GitHub Copilot is really good. Okay, so the sign up, I'm going to give it a font size of 18. Then GitHub Copilot, and set the color, of course, to black. Okay, for now, let me hold on and do the background. What was happening? I think I'm having an error somewhere. Okay, so yeah, background color, background color. I need to set that to light blue. You can play around with the colors. I choose to use light blue. Okay, so I want to set padding vertical. That is padding top and down. This is just like regular web HTML CSS. So padding, make this 13, and padding left right. So padding in React Native it is padding horizontal. Okay, so horizontal going to be 30, and border radius, of course, 20. Okay, so now let's reload our app and see. So, okay, what is saying? Blah blah blah. Okay, so I think I didn't close this. Yeah, and yeah, of course, this should do the magic. So reload once again, and everything should be fine. Cool. Oh, React Native. Okay, we're making progress, right? Because I think it's with our last component, which is accounts. Yes, account section. Let me get rid of this and let's import the account section. So I'm going to do import account. Oh, GitHub Copilot. I really love you. Okay, so account. Wow. Okay, good. Okay, so now let's finish this app. Because I'm going to import something we call linking. It's just like href in HTML, regular HTML, CSS. Okay, we'll be using that later. And style sheets, everything. Cool. Okay, so now let's add our styles here. So I'm going to do style. The styles names is up to you. Play around with it. And the styles.account. You can also do an inline style. I'll show you how to do that. So to do an inline style in React Native, you do style, and because you do put in another curly bracket and write your styles. Okay, but we'll be doing the external one. Okay, sorry, we'll be doing the internal one. Okay, so we're doing styles dot ACC for accounts. Yes, okay, so here is going to be have an account, and let me put non-breaking. You know I'm putting this here, non-breaking space. Okay, cool. And instead of this, I'm going to put in another text. Okay, another text, and this text should say login. And let's add some properties or some styles to this. I'm going to do style equals styles dot. Okay, so this one I'm going to put into styles. I'm going to use an array. It's going to be an array. I'm going to put in this, and we can do this. GitHub Copilot. So to add multiple styles, so just like adding multiple classes in regular CSS. That is maybe you're working with Bootstrap and you want to add some modifier classes. But in React Native, we use this square bracket and you pass in whatever you want to pass in. And let's add one more thing. So we want to do on press GitHub Copilot. Thanks once again. And here we're going to lead to anywhere. So let me grab everything here and put in hashtag. Okay, so linking.open. So this is why I put the link in here. Okay, so I think we are good to go. So let's add our styles. I'm going to grab this. So I'm going to copy this and hold Alt, and copy this and hold Alt, and copy this as well and hold Alt. So copy and paste the paste name here. I'm going to press Alt or Options on Mac and do this. Cool. Okay, so Alt, Ctrl F, and Alt. Depends on what you use. I'm using Prettier. The commands might be different. Okay, so now let's start with account. I want to do align items. No. GitHub Copilot. Center. Good. And margin top. Margin top of 20. And font size of 18. Great. And having an error, don't worry, we'll fix the error. Margin top of 20 and I think that's it. No, it should rather be fonts. Okay, what is it? Might only be a non-empty expression. Okay. Okay, I'll fix that. So if I want to it, good. And let's start the linking as well. So color light blue. Light blue. Okay, so I'm going to fix this. You see, GSX attribute must only be assigned and non-empty expression. Oh, okay. Okay, so essentially what I did was I just had to reload, so I had to swipe down and just click on just reload then. Yeah, and we're good to go. Because I think this is a bit lighter. Okay, so guys, essentially we've come to the end of this tutorial, and I'd like to say thanks so much for watching this tutorial. And this is React Native for you. So essentially what you can do is to head over to the docs, yes, of course, and have a whole lot of info. Yeah, so you can learn React Native from the docs. Okay, cool. Okay, so please once again, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing if you are interested in stuff related to web development, PC tricks, tech trends. And also check the description. Maybe if you're watching this video in the future, I might update some things. And if you're watching this video now, I'll say thanks. And I'll be leaving the commands you use in our terminal. I'll be leaving it in the description, as in the various commands, what it means. Okay, so see you in the other tutorial. Bye.